Yeah. You know something? I'm here in the LA studio, fellas. It's the A-list time. You know what I'm saying? Following week 12, the top 5 teams in the National Football League. I'm here by myself, but y'all all watching. Y'all right there, Shay, Jeff Saturday, Dom. Get it ready. Keep in mind. The list is fluid. The list is fluid. Let's keep that in mind, Jeff Saturday, okay? Let's keep that in mind. Keep him in check, Molly. Keep him in check. Let's get to number 5 on the list, please, right now. Give it to me. Bam! The Baltimore Ravens. Why? Listen, we saw them handle their business against the Chargers last night after being down double digits. We get what Lamar can do. We get what Derrick Henry can do. We saw Hill. We saw Bateman. We saw that defense step up and handle their business. I get all that. Didn't they just come off a loss against the Pittsburgh Steelers? They weren't even in first place in their own damn division. They top 5, though. I understand that, and I'm going to give them love for that. Period. They ain't top 4, though. Give it to me right now. Give it to me. Bam! The Kansas City Chiefs. They're 10-1. Have you seen how they've been playing the last 2 weeks? I don't want to hear about the 10-1 right now. Right now, we got to look at you, and we got to say Patrick Mahomes is that dude because he could close. We're wondering who else is going to give you something. The defense was considered elite, but you give up 30 to Buffalo. You almost lost to the Carolina Panthers. You needed a that was a thriller. That was a thriller against Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers. You gave her 27 points. I'm sorry. I'm not giving you that. You top 4, but I ain't giving you higher than that right now. If you the Chiefs, because you need to get it together. Step it up. You ain't top 3. Give me top 3 right here, please. Bam! The Buffalo Bills. We understand who Josh Allen and these brothers are and what they bring to the table. They put everybody on notice. We cannot throw salt or shade on what they're doing right now. That dude is arguably the league leader for MVP honors, even though we've been talking about Saquon Barkley, we've been talking about Lamar Jackson. We see what Josh Allen has been doing. We see what that defense has been doing. We see what McDermott has done to turn things around. We expected them to fall a little bit this year. They haven't. They've been pretty damn dominant and impressive, to the point where we've wondered whether or not they're going to be the team that has to knock off the Chiefs instead of the Baltimore Ravens. That's why I got them top 3. They just ain't top 2. Give it to me right here, please. Bam! The Philadelphia Eagles. You see that, brother Saquon Barkley? You see the show that he put on? You see the way that he's been performing, ladies and gentlemen? The United States of America has been put on notice. The football world has been put on notice. In England, in Germany, and every place in between, a running back in the National Football League in the year 2024 might end up winning league MVP honors. And I ain't even bring up A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith or Jalen Hurts on the offensive line, or the fact that the defense, Nick Fangio, 7 consecutive games, you're holding teams under 300 yards, a total offense. Philadelphia is on the come up, okay? And Saquon Barkley has got a lot to do with it. They're a top 2 team in the NFL right now, 7-game winning streak. Major props to them. They just ain't number 1, and we all know who number 1 is. Give it to me right now. It's the Detroit Lions. Winners of 9 straight. As balanced as they come in the National Football League. Dual threats at the running back spot. Dual threats at the wide receiver spot. An offensive line that plays smash mouth football and makes Jeff Saturday proud, okay? You got Jared Goff, who's dipped, but he's still an MVP candidate. And even a defense without Hutchinson, because he got injured, has shown up as well. You see the top 5 teams in the NFL. It's the Lions, it's the Eagles, it's the Bills, it's the Chiefs, it's the Baltimore Ravens, with the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers on the outside looking in. Okay. That, ladies and gentlemen, is your A-list.
All right, who's taking it first? I'm giving it to you, Jeff. Jeff, tell me what you think, and then give me your grade. We'll go around the horn.
My first 4 are his first 4, so it's actually a very strong list. The only area I have any issue is the Ravens, and I get they won last night on the road. I would put the Vikings. Actually, I'd put the Vikings and the Packers probably above the Ravens right now.
Oh, yeah. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop
how many games have they lost? They lost 2 weeks ago for their 4th loss of the season. They're 8-4, and you're acting like they beat the Chargers. They lost to the Steelers in their own division, and you have them ranked above them. The number 1 team in the division, you don't have on the top 5. What are you talking about?
So what?
Because they beat the Chargers? Give me a freaking break.
Sit down somewhere. What's your grade?
Right now, he got me furious. I'm bothered by them giving it a C because of that.
Okay.
Just because of that.
Okay.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I got the first 4 on your list. I got the first 4 on your list, and you still don't give me a C because of your emotions.
Your number 5 is that bad.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay,
You're ridiculous.
Stephen, you can defend yourself later. I need you to be quiet right now. Shannon, it's your turn.
Man, that's a really good list, Stephen. My list different. I got the same team. I just got them in different spots. I went Lions, Bills, Chiefs, Eagles, and Ravens. But, Stephen, I can't argue with that list, man. I got to give you an A on that one. That's a really good list.
Okay. So a C and an A?
Well,
Where are you, Nick?
Jeff's just emotional.
I got to go with an F. That's a terrible list, man. You can't, I mean, you can't have the two-time defending champion Chiefs 10-1 at number 4 on the list?
Yeah.
As if Patrick Mahomes not even on the team. Yeah. Number 4 on the list? That's a egregious error right there.
Oh my Lord. He broke my heart. Don broke my heart right there.
They are behind the Bills, which I understand, but also behind the. Let's ask a simple question, okay. Stephen A. If you have a one-game playoff today, of those 5 teams that you have there, and you got to put something that you care about on it, which team you picking?
Chiefs.
Yo,
Chiefs.
Listen, bump them up a little bit. Bump them up a little bit. I'm sorry I had to turn on you, Stephen A. But these two got soft.
You did turn on me. But let me say this. If I did do it, it's because we constantly lean on the heroics and the greatness of a Patrick Mahomes in a late game situation. Yeah. I'm saying to you that right now, if you asked me with my money who's the better team, I would pick the Lions and the Eagles better than the Chiefs right now.
That's
based on how they're playing.
But still, hold up.
That's only because we got money to see there. That's all.
No. Hold on. You didn't answer his question.
Who you taking?
I did answer his question.
No, you didn't. You said they're the best teams. He said, who would you take to win a game? And you know you're not going to say there's 2 other teams.
I said that I would everybody would take Patrick Mahomes to win a game, but you have to understand, when we're doing an A-list, y'all are asking week to week how teams are looking and how teams are playing. Based on Dom's question, we might as well leave the Chiefs at 1 every week.
Never mind. Stephen A., you won me over. A+. Good job, sir. Way to go. I just needed some clarification. I needed clarification, my brother. I'm sorry. I just needed some clarification.
Benedict Foxworth.
Everybody's got an anger.
I don't know who Dominic is. I know Benedict Foxworth.
Nice job, Stephen A. I wanted to push you a little bit to get the greatness out of you. You just had to push a little bit.
I'm going to say this. Your Ravens is egregious. You're supposed to be a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Yeah. You're supposed to be. I know they lost to the Browns. They just beat the Ravens head to head. And they're the number 1 team in your division. You ain't even got them up there.
Jeff, in all seriousness, if you remember, no, all joking aside, brother, here's my issue. Remember, I was complaining that the Steelers had to kick 6 field goals. I didn't like that. I'm like, yo, you got to get it in the end zone. You see what I'm saying? So their offense, I'm not sold on the Steelers' offense. Obviously, we don't have that problem with the Baltimore Ravens. That's how I'm looking at it.
No, it's not good.
What about the fight? You doing all that explaining?
Stephen A.
Hey, Molly, Stephen A. doing too much explaining. I'm dropping my grade a B. Stephen A., you got a B. You did too much explaining.
Flexibility. Y'all got me like Mad Dog now. What's up with the all flexibility and stuff? I mean, damn. Y'all just switch it up. Come on, y'all.
B. Too much explaining. Too much explaining.
Come on. Oh, my goodness. That's too fun.
Ladies,
too much explaining.
America knows.
Okay.
B.
Let's go. I've had enough of this. Let's go.